My mother-in-law tried to destroy my marriage, so I bought her house and made her my tenant. I never thought I'd be writing this story, but here we are. The woman who spent 3 years plotting against my marriage is now paying me rent every month. And honestly, it feels like the universe finally decided to balance the scales. But let me start from the beginning, because this journey has been absolutely wild. When I first met my husband 5 years ago, I was completely smitten. He was charming, funny, and seemed to genuinely care about making me happy. The first red flag should have been when he kept postponing our meetings with his mother. He'd make excuses about her being busy, traveling, or not feeling well. I thought it was sweet that he wanted to protect me from family drama, but I had no idea what I was walking into. Our first meeting happened at a family barbecue, and from the moment I walked through that gate, I could feel her eyes dissecting every inch of me. She didn't say anything outright rude, but there was this undertone to everything she said. When I mentioned my job, she'd make little comments about how demanding it must be, how it probably didn't leave much time for family. When I brought homemade cookies, she'd taste them and then immediately start talking about her own recipe that was apparently much better. The passive-aggressive comments became a regular thing whenever we visited. She'd make remarks about my cooking, my clothes, even the way I laughed. My husband would brush it off, saying that's just how she was, that she meant well. I started documenting these interactions in my phone, not because I planned to use them, but because I felt like I was going crazy. Was I being too sensitive, or was this woman really trying to make me feel unwelcome in her son's life? Things escalated dramatically after we got engaged. She started calling my husband almost daily, always with some emergency that needed his immediate attention. Her sink was leaking, her car was making strange noises. She was feeling dizzy and needed him to drive her to the doctor. Each time, he'd drop everything and rush over, leaving me alone with our wedding plans and growing frustration. I tried to be understanding, but it felt like she was deliberately trying to insert herself between us. The breaking point came when I discovered she had been secretly meeting with my husband's ex-girlfriend. I found out through a mutual friend who saw them having coffee together multiple times. When I confronted my husband about it, he seemed genuinely shocked and promised to talk to his mother. But instead of stopping, she just became more creative with her schemes. She started inviting the ex-girlfriend to family events, claiming she was like a daughter to her and that they had maintained a friendship all these years. I felt like I was fighting a war on multiple fronts, and my husband was caught in the middle, clearly torn between his loyalty to his mother and his love for me. The stress was affecting our relationship, and I could see exactly what she was trying